Beneath the blood moon. The air crackled with an unnatural energy. The leaves rustling despite the still air. The usually familiar woods seemed to twist and warp under the eerie red light, taking on an alien and menacing form. Elara's hand instinctively went to the hilt of her father's old hunting knife, a comforting weight against her thigh. As dawn broke, painting the sky with the soft hues of a new day, Elara looked back at the forest, a silent promise etched in her heart. The blood moon might awaken monsters, but it also awakened the courage within her, a courage that would forever shield those she loved. She had ventured into the woods in search of her younger brother, Kai, who had not returned from gathering herbs. Worry gnawed at her, but so did a growing sense of dread. As she ventured deeper, the shadows played tricks on her eyes, every gnarled branch and twisted root appearing like a lurking monster. A low growl broke the silence, sending a jolt of fear through Elara. Her heart pounded against her ribs as she followed the sound. Her senses heightened, every rustle and snap amplified in the unnatural quiet. Then, she saw it, a hulking figure, hunched over Kai's unconscious form. Its fur was matted and dark, its eyes burning with an infernal red glow. It was unlike anything Elara had ever seen. A creature straight out of the old woman's fireside tales. Fear threatened to consume her. But the sight of her brother, so small and vulnerable, ignited a fierce determination within her. Taking a deep breath, Elara stepped into the clearing, the moonlight glinting off the blade of her knife. The creature turned, its growl morphing into a guttural snarl. It moved with surprising speed, its claws extended. But Elara was ready. She dodged its attack, the wind from its swipe ruffling her hair. Adrenaline pumped through her veins as she danced around the beast, her movements fueled by desperation and love for her brother. She saw an opening and lunged, the blade of her knife finding its mark on the creature's shoulder. It roared in pain and fury, but the wound did not deter it. The battle raged on, each clang of steel against claws echoing in the stillness of the night. Elara was tiring, her breaths coming in ragged gasps. But she refused to give up. Finally, with a desperate cry, she plunged her knife deep into the creature's chest. It let out a final, earth-shaking roar before collapsing into a heap. The red glow in its eyes faded, leaving behind empty, black sockets. Elara rushed to Kai's side, relief washing over her as she found him breathing. She slung his arm around her shoulders and started the long trek back home. The blood moon casting long, ominous shadows behind them.